Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone. Today is Sunday, May 19th, 2024, and I'm still here at the University of Pennsylvania since it is graduation weekend. So right now I'm just walking to the university to show my mom around some of my favorite spots, if they're accessible, because actually the main walkway, the main street of the university is closed for graduation, so you can't just like go and walk down what we call Locust Walk anymore because they have a bunch of events going on. But I'm still gonna try to take my mom to some of the really pretty locations that we have on campus, so I hope you guys enjoy. So right now we're walking down Walnut Street in Philadelphia, and that is Wharton, which is the business school. It's really pretty. It's a huge cylindrical building, has a huge presence here on Penn's campus. They've got a really great MBA program. It's one of the top ones in the world. So yeah, we're just walking down the street right now. You can see a bunch of undergrads had their graduation ceremonies today, and you know, everyone's just having a good time with their families walking around. So yeah, let's keep walking and I'll point out some other attractions along the way. So there are tons of students here in front of Wharton. Again, like I said, they're all having their graduations and taking pictures after their ceremonies or before. A lot of people are coming out, so I think the ceremony just happened actually, but that looks so beautiful. Everyone's having a really great time. So now let's try to see if we can get inside of the building, and I can show you a bit around. I don't know if I still have access, so we're gonna have to figure it out, but we'll try. I think so, yeah. Why are you in long?
Like positive psychology intervention.
So we just entered Wharton, and I thought I'd show you around. So this is the main entrance if you enter from like the campus side, and then when you enter you just see this welcome to Wharton sign, and then you just have a bunch of classrooms everywhere. And the really cool thing about this building is it has escalators. I've never seen any other college building that has escalators. So I've come here many times just to kind of study and for club meetings and things like that. If you kind of come to the side here and look down, you see this whole empty area. Normally there are a bunch of tables and chairs here, and students are always studying. But it seems like they removed all of that for the graduation festivities. But it's a very beautiful building. I'll take you towards the escalators and stuff as well. So they have this lookout point kind of over there. You can see a bunch of students lined up. It seems like there's some kind of photo booth set up for the graduates, which is really cool. And normally that area is empty, and you can just kind of stand there and overlook this like lobby area in the basement. But there's some kind of photo booth over there, so let's go see what that's about.
Oh, look at this.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's like some kind of magazine cover. It's an MBA. It's an MBA magazine cover photo booth. Very interesting. Yeah, so people are just taking photos there, so let's not disturb them and kind of go down to the side here. There are all kinds of lecture halls and meeting rooms. So I've had classes here, club meetings, just any like group meetings for class products. As you can see, they've got group study rooms that kind of look like that. Everything's closed right now, so I can't really show you, but yeah, they just have like huge monitors and then tables and chairs, and the entire wall is a whiteboard to allow you to write down anything. And then the escalators are just kind of in the middle on either side of both hallways. So you can go up, you can go down. That one is closed. Oh, they've completely blocked off the downstairs, it seems like. That's interesting. But yeah, you've got all these really fun, wonderful escalators. So let's actually go up to the second floor where it's a bit lighter and the lighting is a bit better, and I'll show you around there as well. So now we're going up the escalator from the ground floor up to the second floor. And here you get a lot more natural light. And we've got windows, so now this is more so at a street level. Well, it's one level up from street level. You have this nice courtyard here. They've got a tent set up where you can have events. And then everything else is the same. I used to have one of my classes up here actually. Let me see if I can find the exact room. And so actually while I was at Penn, I took 2 different MBA courses and I absolutely loved both of them very much. It was room 245 where I had my data and analysis for marketing decisions class. So let's see, not this one. Yeah, all these rooms are booked out for different graduation events right now. And also like alumni reunions are also happening the same weekend as graduation. They've also got TED Talks and a bunch of other things, which I feel like is not great planning, especially because graduation itself has tens of thousands of people here, if not more, with their families. But yeah, this is room 245. This is where I had one of my MBA classes. I really loved that class. The professor was very strict but very good, and I learned a lot. Let me see if I can give you a little peek into the room. It's locked right now, but you can kind of see what it looks like. It's just a circular kind of room. It's like amphitheater style with the lecture in the middle and rows of seats kind of rippling outwards. They're very comfortable chairs too, and it's a fun time. Wharton kids have got it good, is all I can say. But anyway, that's how the entire floor essentially looks like, and also every single floor in this cylindrical building that I showed you from the outside. So that's basically Wharton. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini tour of one of the world's best business schools. Alright, so I was able to come up to the 3rd floor and get into one of the meeting group study rooms, or they call them GSRs here, and I can kind of show you what the inside looks like. So it's really nice. You've got a little panel with controls for the room, like the temperature and brightness and stuff like that, and it also tells you the information about the meeting schedule, so you know if you're about to be kicked out because another group reserved the room after you. And then you got a big monitor that you can hook up your computer to and display whatever you want to. And then of course a bunch of chairs and a table so you can get your laptops out with your group and do your work. Tons of charging ports. And like I mentioned, the entire wall is a whiteboard, and this is really funny. Like, I cannot make this up. I just walk in here and this is what I see. Final project. Oh no. They say we're screwed, we don't know what to do, and they come up with the conclusion, fail, I guess. I am certain that these students did not fail and did well, but nice that they're able to make fun of themselves. You know, that's part of the fun of college, is you get together with your friends right before final exams, and this is the conclusions that everyone almost comes up with. I have my final in 2 days, guess I'm gonna fail. But none of them ever do. Everyone here is an overachiever and makes sure that they get their work done. But yeah, that is a group study room. We found quite a good one with a nice message on the wall. But this is what they look like, and they're very handy and useful, and I've been to a couple of them myself in my time here. We're making our way down back to the ground level so that we can get out of Wharton and show you around some of the other places on campus. So we just came outside of Wharton and now we're on Locust Walk. It seems like they've blocked off this portion of it for today. We're just gonna keep kind of walking around. I think the next stop on our tour is going to be the bio pond, so we'll head over there. And I'll let you guys know when we get there. But yeah, just tons of students everywhere, as you can see, for all the graduation and alumni festivities. Lots of fun things going on right now. It looks almost as crowded as it does on a usual school day. So we just made it to this little courtyard area, which is right next to the School of Social Policy and Practice, which is in turn right next to Wharton, which we were a couple minutes ago. And there's a little fountain over here. It's got like an ivy design on it. Looks like it's from 1984. It was built in 1984. It says that on the leaves over there. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it's really pretty. A lot of kids and people are just kind of sitting here, and you can observe what people are doing on Locust Walk over here. So yeah, like I mentioned, the main street is closed, but only parts of it are. So if you go towards like the main part of campus, which is still not where we're at yet, then we won't be able to use this main road. We'll have to go from the side. So I'll show you that when we get there. But for now, let's enjoy the serenity. The weather is great. We've got quite a bit of cloud cover. The temperatures are in the mid 70s degrees Fahrenheit. And it's just overall a really pleasant day for graduation. So very happy about that. Okay, so we just walked across from the water fountain to here, and this is called like the compass on campus. And there's like a myth that if you walk across the campus, then you're gonna fail all your midterms. So people avoid walking across it normally. It's like a really funny type of thing. Yeah, people who know about it at least avoid it, but yeah, so there's that. And then if you go a little bit across there where all those people are kind of taking a photo, that's a picture, or not a picture, a statue of Benjamin Franklin sitting there. He's the one who kind of founded Penn. And he also is the person who discovered what electricity is before Thomas Edison was able to invent the light bulb. So that's pretty cool. So we'll go there next. So this is the Benjamin Franklin statue. People are taking photos everywhere. We got more graduates waiting to take photos with Franklin. So now I'm thinking we're gonna do a little sort of detour. We'll keep walking down Locust and then maybe go to the Penn Common sign, which is one of the iconic places on campus. So we'll go there next. So we're continuing to walk on Locust, and we just made it to the Graduate Student Center. It's essentially just like a little study space here on campus that only graduate students can access. It's not super great inside, to be honest. It's just kind of like an open study space, but it's really loud, so not much focusing is done. It's usually just like a place to hang out, and I've been there a couple of times.